Hey, you made it. I'm so glad you're here. We've got a top secret mission today, and it's going to take a super sharp detective like you. Our goal? To crack a secret code hidden inside of everyday words.
That's right. I'm officially inviting you to join my team as a word detective. The mission is to solve one of the biggest mysteries in the world of reading. So, you in? Awesome. Let's get started.
Okay, detective, time to open up our very first case file. This one is called The Case of the Tricky Words. See, some words out there are, well, they're a little bit sneaky. They don't like to play by the rules, and it's our job to figure out exactly what they're up to.
So, what even is a tricky word? Well, here's the deal. They're words you can't just sound out. Like cat is cat. These words are different. They're like little masters of disguise trying to trip us up. But guess what? We're about to learn all their secrets.
So that's our official mission for today. We're going to get so good at spotting these tricky words, we'll see them from a mile away. We're going to learn their secrets and make sure they can never trick us again. Let's do this, detective.
All right, every good detective story has its suspects, right? It's time to take a look at our official lineup. These are some of the sneakiest, most common tricky words out there, so pay really close attention.
Okay, here's our first suspect. Looks pretty harmless, doesn't it? Just 3 little letters, W-A-S. But don't let it fool you. This word has a secret. Take a close look. Do you see what might be a little tricky about it?
Ah, here's the big secret. We see the letter A, so our brain tells us it should sound like a as an apple. But nope, this word is a master of disguise. The A is pretending to be an O sound, so it's not wa-as, it's wa-os. So sneaky. But now we know.
Ooh, okay, now we're getting to a real pro. This suspect is tricky on a whole other level. The word is people. I mean, just look at it. That EO is weird, and what is that lay doing at the end? This one is tough. We're gonna need to break out our special tools for this. And speaking of tools, every great detective has a secret toolkit, right? Well, it's time to open yours up. Inside, you're going to find 3 amazing secret tools that will help you crack the code on any tricky word you find. Okay, let's see what we've got. Tool number 1 is a classic. Look, cover, write, check. You just look at the word, cover it up, try to write it, and then check your work. Easy. Tool number 2 is pretty funny. It's called Say It As It Sounds. You basically say the word in a silly way so you remember the letters. And my personal favorite, tool number 3, using secret clues, also known as mnemonics.
And here is the perfect secret clue for that tricky suspect, people. To remember how to spell it, all you have to do is remember this silly sentence. Ready? People eat omelets, people like eggs. Look, the first letter of each word spells it out. P-E-O-P-L-E. How cool is that? It's like a secret password.
All right, detective. You've seen the suspects. You've got your secret toolkit. Now it's time for the really fun part. We're going to put these tools to the test and crack this case wide open. Let's see how we used our tools. So for our first suspect was, the tricky part was that sounding like an O. The best tool for that one is definitely look, cover, write, check. Just practicing it over and over locks it in your brain. And what about another one, like mother? The O sounds like a U. For that, we can use our silly voice tool, Say It As It Sounds. You can say it like ma-oth-er to yourself to remember that O is in there. And here's the best part. Now that you have this toolkit, you are ready for anything. It doesn't matter if a word has a weird sound or a letter that's totally silent. You have a plan. You have a strategy. No tricky word can hide from you now. And with that, I think we can say, case closed. You did it. Congratulations. You learned the secrets, you mastered the tools, you have officially earned your word detective badge. So let's just do a quick recap of your awesome new skills. You can now spot a tricky word no matter where it's hiding. You know how to zoom in and find the exact part that's trying to be tricky. And most importantly, you have 3 secret tools to learn them and remember them forever. And this whole mission was so important because now the entire world of reading has opened up for you. Think of all the amazing books and stories you can explore, all because you know how to handle these tricky words. Your reading world just got way, way bigger.
So, my fellow detective, our first case might be closed, but the adventure is just getting started. There are so many more tricky words out there just waiting to be discovered. So keep your eyes open, keep your toolkit handy, and never stop being curious. Your next case is waiting for you. So, what tricky word will you investigate next?